No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Boise, Idaho, and Albertson Stadium, home of the Boise State Broncos. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on last year's national champions, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Utah State's offense will take the field first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent. Both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. Now on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Utah State up-tempo. Let's take just a second and talk about Utah State. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement, you create some momentum. These are the...
There he goes! Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10.
Well, in a short yardage situation, they pull off an explosive play. And how about the blocking up front? Everybody getting a big-time push.
Yeah, and those 3rd and shorts, defense plays aggressive, loads the box. One guy misses, and it ends up being a big gain. Nice play by this offense.
Rides the back on the option, the give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Under fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. So Boise State's offense will go to work for the first time today. When you get to this point in the season, Jesse, and you're in the Heisman Trophy race like this guy is, every decision, every play, every move will be magnified today.
No question this guy has the numbers, but what he's also had is Heisman moments. In big games, with a lot of people watching, he has stepped up and he's played his best football from the quarterback position. And David, I think that's the biggest key now here at the end of the season for him, determining whether or not he can win the trophy.
And we're voters, Jesse, right? That's what we look for. Like, were you big time when your team needed the most, when you played great competition? And so far, he's checking all the boxes, man. He's been elite of elite. Finishing the season strong right here could be the final cherry on the sundae.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the grab. On his feet at the 40. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos! That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive feat.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it down the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Shotgun snap on third down. Pocket breaking down. Quickly out to the tight end. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds.
That's a third down the offense simply had to have there. You're obviously trailing early in this game. You're trying to generate some momentum. So third down, defense is playing zone. You just got to find a soft spot in coverage, make it easy on your quarterback. Those two guys able to link up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Back open in the middle. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Holding.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. He unleashes a long one. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Got his man.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end of season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
The give to the back.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We've reached the end of the period. Boise State has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete to the left. At midfield, he's got room. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
Now from inside the red zone. Oh, he makes the catch. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. Wants to throw again. He wants it all. Touchdown, Broncos! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Utah State, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Takes it on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Wants to throw on first down. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. And the Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 20. He's at the and he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Boise State.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive.
Utah State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard, and now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Utah State up-tempo.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit. Let's keep going.
Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Started this drive with a bang, but now it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense.
Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
To the air on first down. Looking to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Finds his tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
Here's a heat. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab past the marker. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Quarterback may change this route. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Working that left side now. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Off play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got his man on the right. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Broncos.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
Utah State, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Albertson Stadium.
right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Off the RPO, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Broncos will hustle to the line. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end does. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab on the left side. Off and running. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Broncos!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing on concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Now on second down. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. When you've already set your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Tagged out of the air. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Gonna look downfield again. Gonna try to pop one on the screen. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And the Aggies have their offense in high gear. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he flew it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
They'll give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Broncos want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
He's going to take off. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll get rid of it. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Defenses have their hands full with him. They just give up a big pass there for a first down, but it's not just the arm you got to worry about, it's his legs too. This guy's top 10 in the nation. Total
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Makes the grab. Touchdown, Boise State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll try the run. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And he's tackled at the 41. 2nd down.
They'll run play action. Gets it out quickly. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Utah State.
Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Aggies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Turning it on. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Aggies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the red zone, looking for a man. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
He's got his man. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. On 1st and goal, let's see what Utah State calls. Slams it ahead. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Got it back on 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Aggies! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job.
Breaks into the open. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. The Broncos in the hurry up.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field to catch the defense off guard.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Steps away. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Makes the pass. He's got it. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to make magic with his feet. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Takes a hit as he releases it and just spiked it right into the ground. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
They've got the lead, but here in the 4th quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You have got to be the more physical unit right now.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. This one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You've got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.